evening. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's edition of Mizrachi Update. We begin tonight's news report with late breaking news. Rabbis Avery Joel and David Katz have both been arrested and are being held without bail. We turn to our on-site reporter, Reb Michael Weinstein, who is live inside the Fuchs Mizrachi School building.
Good evening, Ari. Today has been a difficult day for the Fuchs Mizrachi community, as Rabbi David Katz and Rabbi Avery Joel have both been arrested without bail. Rabbi Katz was arrested today for trafficking narcotics and resisting arrest on his return from a supposed trip to New York for his Melacha Lemasa project 2 weeks ago. Rabbi Katz has fled the country. Rabbi Joel was later arrested for aiding and abetting Rabbi Katz in his criminal activity. While we have not heard an official statement from the authorities, we have been given access to phone calls made between a Detective Robertson and Rabbis Joel and Katz. We warn you that some of what you are about to hear is quite disturbing.
Stark High School, this is Ari. How can I help you?
Yes, my name is Detective Walter Robertson. I need to get in touch with a Rabbi Avery Joel.
1 second, let me pass you through.
Avery Joel.
Hello, Rabbi Joel. My name is Detective Walter Robertson of the Ohio State Troopers. Do you know the whereabouts of one Rabbi David Katz?
May I ask what this is about?
Yes, sir. Rabbi Katz was pulled over on Route 80 because of a tail light that was out. This was a routine issue. However, when our trooper began speaking to him, he seemed to be hiding something. The officer then looked in the back of Rabbi Katz's automobile and found what looked like 200 pounds of white powder, or, to be frank, narcotics. When asked, Rabbi Katz explained that it was some sort of special kosher or Passover flour. Our trooper went back to his car to see if anyone back at the station had ever heard of such a thing, and then Rabbi Katz fled the scene.
Oh, my goodness.
Our trooper started a chase but lost Rabbi Katz before he could catch him or contact backup with Rabbi Katz's information. Rabbi Joel, we need your help because we have a warrant for Rabbi Katz's arrest for trafficking narcotics across state lines and resisting arrest.
Okay, well, I can attest to the fact that what was in his car was in fact kosher flour and not narcotics. This is all a big misunderstanding. Let me see if I can find out where he is. Please hold on for 1 second. Hey, Ari, this is going to sound a little strange, but...
1 second, I actually have David on the other line. He says he really needs to speak with you.
Thank God. Please patch him through.
Sure.
Hey, Avery, what's going on?
What's going on? Why don't you tell me what's going on? I've got a detective on hold who just told me he has a warrant for your arrest.
Wait. Is this about the goat for the Carbon Pesach activity?
What goat? No, this is about you transferring narcotics across state lines and then resisting arrest.
Oh, yeah, fine. Okay, I understand. You need me to take care of this. I got it, all right?
No, don't hang up. David? Maybe that wasn't Shmura flour. Ari, I know this is going to sound weird, but can you please get me on the phone with one of David's students?
Sure.
Who is this?
Hi, Yuval. It's Rabbi Joel. Has Rabbi Katz been acting kind of strange recently? Maybe a little dip to understand or predict?
I don't go to class.
Okay, thanks. Sorry, Detective. I was able to get in touch with Rabbi Katz, but I wasn't able to get his whereabouts. If you could just stay on the line, I'm still looking for more information, so just hold on for 1 second, please. Ari, patch me through to Ari.
Okay, let me ring to the teacher's room.
Hey, what's up?
Kenny, I need Ari.
Yeah, I know it's fine. I answer the phone for him all the time.
Really?
Yeah, answer the phone, answer emails, eat his lunch, you know.
Okay, let me ask you a weird question. Has David been acting weird lately? Difficult to understand?
Hey, Avery, I heard you wanted to speak to me.
I did, but Kenny picked up.
Kenny, I told you 1,000 times to stop answering the phone on my behalf and stop eating my lunch.
I don't have time for this.
I apologize. I will no longer eat your lunch. I'll still probably answer the phone for you.
Oh, who am I kidding? I can never stay mad at you.
Both of you get off the phone now.
Fine. Kenny, you hang up the phone first.
No, you hang up.
No, I'm not hanging up the phone until you do.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have an important call for Rabbi Joel on line 5.
Please patch it through.
Hello, Rabbi Joel. Would you be interested in switching to Time Warner Business Class for your internet and phone?
Sorry, I can't do this now.
Avery, may I ask what this is about?
Yeah, seriously, what is this about?
Yeah, what is this about?
Yeah, what is this about?
What's this about?
Yeah, what's this about? What's going on?
Wait, David, are you on the line? Ari, patch David through to the nice detective on the other line, then cancel all my meetings because I'm done for the day.
I've been listening this whole time. What's wrong with you people? David Katz, please tell us where you are. You're under arrest for drug trafficking and resisting arrest.
That's going to be a problem. I'm actually calling you from an El Al flight to Israel. I just need to get a few codes for the Korban Pesach thing.
Ah! Avery Joel, you are under arrest for aiding and abetting a fugitive of the law. Please stay where you are. We are sending officers to the school now.
This is all a big misunderstanding.
Kenny, I can hear you breathing. I'm not hanging up until you do.
Okay, fine. We'll hang up on 3. 1, 2, 3. Steve, are you still there?
Of course I'm still there.
The Mizrachi community is reeling from this news. The Ohio State Police Force, as well as the FBI, will continue their chase after Rabbi Katz. Back to you guys in the newsroom.
Thank you, Rav Michael. In other news, in an attempt to limit the countless announcements made specifically after Mincha, thereby delay the start of the 8th period, Rabbi Joel has turned to the high school monitor as a possible solution. In order to determine the best way to utilize the monitor, there have been countless announcements made after Mincha, thereby delaying the start of 8th period. When interviewed about alternative solutions, Rabbi Joel remarked, starting Mincha on time is not an option.
Administrators have noticed a significant dip in test scores consistent across grade, gender, and discipline. Theories have been advanced as to what the catalyst for this drop-off is, but the mystery remains unsolved. In other news, B'nai Akiva announces a 30th consecutive 4-hour night of painting with, and likely inhaling a lot of, lead-based paints.
Due to updated security policies, students and teachers alike have been told to only leave through the main entrance of the school. Starting a few weeks ago, an alarm goes off whenever one of the side entrance doors are opened. Although the alarm is silent, school officials believe that this will be enough of a deterrent. Interestingly, many students use these very same alarms in order to wake up and be on time for davening.
After the thrilling successes of Rabbi Katz and Melech Lamasa's projects of apple juice, grape juice, olive oil, and the anticipated triumph of matzah baking, Rabbi Katz and his group are looking for new members to help implement their final 3 projects, exploring in a hands-on way the halachot of Brit Milah, Asher Yatzar, and the destruction of all the people of Amalek.
The Fuchs Mizrachi School has not been able to avoid the far-reaching economic recession facing our country. In order to save money, the administration has had to cut back on excess spending on a lunch program, paper towels, and getting rid of all teachers who had taught here for more than 4 years and replaced them with cheap, illegal, alien labor. Rabbis Blau, Pollack, and Spiegler know that they are next, which is why they all have second jobs. And it probably also explains why Robo is always walking around with a suitcase.
In a recent poll, students shared their lists of the top things they never want to hear their teachers say. Included on this list were, I have scheduled a test, you'll have to read this over winter break, or because I said so. And on top of that list, today I'm going to be discussing life values and intimacy with you.
In order to better appreciate whether or not teachers and students have been using Schoology frequently, Rabbi Joel has produced a survey for all students to fill out. Unsure of the best way to get the link to the survey about Schoology to the students, Ari Schwartz will tape a bunch of papers with the link to the walls in the hallway. There's also a link to a survey about whether or not students like surveys. Please be sure to fill that survey out as well.
Indeed, the high school staff has begun dealing with sessions of life values and intimacy. In order to boost excitement, the staff has asked students to take to Twitter in the same way that they did for retreat. Students are asked to include hashtag FMS, oh my god, I can't believe my teacher just said that, in all of their tweets.
After expressing great disappointment in student council's choices regarding food for sales, Mrs. Weinstein has decided that she will both cook and sell her own selection of food. In place of Wednesday fried fillets and french fries, Mrs. Weinstein is offering boiled wheat germ and steamed raisin skins. In place of Friday pizza, Mrs. Weinstein is offering organic tofu patties with crunchy okra. In Mrs. Weinstein's locker, instead of Coke and candy, she will be offering grass and sand. Class representatives will be going around to take your order specifically during Mincha.
Over winter break, new sound panels were installed along the upper walls of the high school Beit Midrash. Years of poor acoustics have made announcements garbled to the point of being completely incomprehensible. Now that we can hear and understand those announcements, this is what we have learned. Thursday comes after Wednesday, which means that there is Mishmar. Apparently it's always at the Young Israel at 8 p.m., and with the exceptions of about 2 weeks out of the year, there are always cookies. Even with the improved acoustics, Rabbi Joel is confused why no one has signed up for Hebrew Storytime.
At the end of first semester, teachers were informed that student attendance to class is mandatory and that punishments of detentions would be meted out to students who cut. Students are concerned that mandatory attendance may lead to requiring students to both do homework and take tests. Worst of all, cheating may soon become prohibited as well. Students are especially concerned with the cruel and unusual detentions, which require hanging out with Ari Schwartz.
Finally tonight, Color War has been canceled. Thank you for tuning in. Have a Chag Purim Sameach and a wonderful good night.
Good night, everybody. And playful and